You know, there's the inspiration for the channel and all. Of course, I've also put up my own Christmas tree. So there it is. And I bought a whole bunch of decorations specially for it. So let's take a look. Bring the mic down. All right. So I've got a little Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, I hope y'all can see this. All right. Little Sonic the Hedgehog cartridge, Yoshi eggs, mushrooms, Pokeballs. Little Mario there. We got Blastoise. Blastoise is hiding around the tree. So the mic can't follow me this far, so I'm going to get a little quieter. But there's a little Blastoise. There he is. But we here at Riff Arcade, we're not just about 90s games, we're also about 90s culture, which is why I've stuck on the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah, it's the Kool-Aid Man. We also got Michelangelo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles there. Very nice. Very good, very good. But that's not all. That's not all we've got. There's one more piece I got. Oh, it's because all this shuffling has pulled my cord out of my computer, so I'll have to get that going again. Oh yeah, lots of good stuff. And then the last item, up for bid, not up for bid. I got this little Christmas Village water effect here. It's a nice little water fountain. It's got I think if you look really close, I think someone you might recognize has been sneaking off to the fountain in the village again with that beard that's snowy white, cherry nose, etc., etc. So yeah, those are just a few little objects I've got going over here just to keep things merry and festive. And yeah, I don't usually do that, so I'm glad to finally have something in my room that I can decorate with. And I'll be putting that up every year going forward. That'll be a lot of fun. All right, now I gotta get settled again. Plug my dang stream back in. One thing on my to-do list is I've got a very loose Ethernet cable that the entire stream is running off of. So that's on my to-do list, is to find a way to get that to fit more snugly in my computer. So because yeah, I think whenever it comes unplugged and my laptop immediately goes back to to Wi-Fi, but that's enough. Like that pause switching to Wi-Fi is enough for it to like stop and restart the stream, which is annoying because it splits the stream into two pieces for the upload. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, the pet house playroom. Yeah, you could call it that. I should just let you guys kind of see the view. There's I've got my plushies and I've got my swag shelves. I've got one on each side. That's got a lot of books, and all my handhelds are over there. And then on the other side, that's where my virtual boy lies and whatever. Some Tiger Electronics handhelds on the middle shelf. More books on the bottom there. More plushies on top. I like the video game plushies. Banjo and Tonberry and Psyduck. And there's my Final Fantasy wall. Final Fantasy X posters, wall scrolls, what have you. I don't know. I don't usually show you guys behind the curtain, so sometimes it's fun. Oh! Thank you for that sub! That gift sub! Okay, let's get this straightened back up. There we go. Yes. Alright. There we go. Alright, now let's turn the man behind the curtain back on. Let me turn on the effects so I look and sound like a woman again. Just kidding. Some people do that, though. You never know. Alright. There we go. Now I'm back in the house. I'm back in the real room now. I've turned off the stupid green screen that was showing you that dumb guy's room. Now I'm back in the cool room. Yup, you saw the 7-Up, the sneaky 7-Up that's always sitting just to the side. But I digress. We are here for a reason, and that reason is to fly around in a helicopter and help the citizens of some random SimCity towns. So, I've got my limited edition 30th anniversary PlayStation 5 controller that I'll be using tonight. Oh, I'm such a jerk. I don't usually show stuff off, so it's always a treat. Okay, we're gonna turn on DS4 Windows so I can use it. This is basically the program that maps the controller for seeing it turn the bars red because I told it to be red. Oh, I didn't switch back to the scene.
Of course you do.
He wants some rye. Okay, but yeah, this is what I was talking about, and I am going to have to plug in my controller. Fiddle-dee-dee, what a start. All right. Well, we're having fun. This isn't, I'm just going to go ahead and plug in my controller because I can tell I'm going to have to in a few minutes anyway. So let me get that plug. Be right with you. Here we are. Now we're plugged in and going. Okay, the name of the game is SimCopter, and I'm going to take you guys through it. Not all the way through it, but we're going to play a few minutes of it. Show you guys the features and stuff like that. PC games, you guys can judge me for my PC games. And SimCopter, there it is. Here it comes. This is not actual gameplay. No, don't do it, SimCopter. Don't crash. No. So there it is. This is... This is SimCopter. That's not what this game looks like at all. Okay, so I've discovered something. Speaking of, the reason I'm using a DualShock 5 controller, or a DualSense, whatever PlayStation's calling them these days, it's the PlayStation 5 controller. I've recently switched to it, and it's because I know Microsoft owns Windows and Microsoft owns Xbox, therefore the Xbox controller is kind of regarded as the official Windows controller. But first off, it's extremely clicky. It's just clack, 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 which is, ugh. I like controllers like I like things that are quiet. But the other thing I've discovered is that you can map the little touchpad. There's a little touchpad, and you can use the touchpad to move the mouse around, and it's perfect. You can't move a mouse around with an Xbox controller. It's just not done. So we're gonna do it this way. I like it. So we're gonna pop right in. New career game. Fire it up. Here we go. Chat. Pick the starting city. We can start at Seacliff, Island Town, or Diabloville. Again, that is Sea Cliff, Island Town, or Diabloville, the city of the devil. So, I'll let you guys pick, and while you are picking in the chat, Island Town. All right, that was quick. I love it. Let's do it. Island Town. So, SimCopter came out in 1996. So these are some beautiful 1996 3D rendered videos. Everyone said the island. Amazing. All right. Well, this is it. You're looking at it. You're looking at Island Town. It's Christmas Island. On Christmas Island. Uh-oh. I'll probably have to do some fiddling. Let's see. I need to check something. Okay, yes. Okay. Yes, there are too many drivers. So I've got to disconnect some... Alright, give me 1 second here. This is happening because I used a different controller earlier today for something else. So I've got to disconnect some drivers. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, Bluetooth and other device settings. That sounds right. What's going on? Stop doing that. Yes, okay, SNES controller. USB receiver. We're just gonna do this. This is gonna be the simplest thing to do. Restart. That'll be the easiest thing to do. But while that's happening, I was going to talk to you guys anyway about why I love SimCopter. So, as I said, SimCopter came out in 1996. It's another sim game by the company Maxis. So if you've played SimCity, SimCity 2000, SimCity 3000, Sim Tower, Sim Ant, Sim Isle, Sim Tower, Sim... There's a lot of Sims. They made a lot of these. And so the most recent of which, the ones most of you have probably played these days, is The Sims. So that's all in the same universe as all these other sim games. That's me. Anyway... All right, so now we ought to be in a good spot. This computer's quick, which I like. There we go, SimCopter. Close you, PC games. SimCopter, we're in. Boom. New career game, Island Town, escape, we're back. Just like that. Okay. Again, I can control the mouse with my touchpad. So let's pop into the hangar, which has considerably better graphics. Then next we'll go to Diablo Town. It's been Christmas with the Devil, Spinal Tap style. Christmas with the Devil. It's very good. Okay, so here we are. We're in the hangar. This is where we can buy and sell helicopters and helicopter parts. That's right, helicopter customization is a part of this game. So, these are our copters. We've got the Schweitzer 300, Jet Ranger, all these across the bottom. We got the Army, the military helicopter, the Bell 212, the Augusta, the Dauphin, which has seating for 13 passengers, perfect for proms and bar mitzvahs, and the MD Explorer. And I've looked these up online. There is no clear best helicopter. They all just have like extremely slightly different stats. Like obviously the ones on the right end are a little better than the ones on the left end, but Really, if you just buy like any of these last 4, you're good. You don't have to buy any more than that. But as you can see, they do get progressively more expensive. So this one costs $7,800. The one over here costs $20,500. But then we've also got upgrades. So eventually we'll be able to install a bucket for carrying water. Water is important. You'll see why later. Water cannon. Same H2O solution, but at a forward trajectory. Megaphone lets you yell at people. Rescue harness lets you pick people up. Tear gas launcher, need I say more? Everyone needs one for Christmas. So, right now we have the Schweitzer 300 with the bucket and the megaphone. So we're gonna dump water on people and yell at them. Merry Christmas. From Moose Avionics in Bubber, Indiana. I don't know if that's real. It might be. But then, as you can see, we go right back to nice 1996 computer derpy-ass graphics.
Copter, maybe? I'm paying top dollar for copters just like yours. Come down, trade in, move up, and fly out in a machine you thought you'd have to win the lottery to buy. We carry our own accounts and shred the records every quarter, so you don't have to. Smooth copters, where the water meets the wilderness.
So this is a radio station. This game is kind of like...
This is an alert from Central Dispatch.
Transport.
Transport requested. Central East Quadrant. Provide aerial assistance.
It's kind of like Grand Theft Auto. There's kind of these pre-programmed radio stations with fake commercials built in. So to put it simply, so here's my bucket and where my tear gas launcher will be, although I don't have one right now. So that's my water. And all this is mapped to my controller, so I can lower the bucket, fill it with water, and then it's very, very heavy, and my copter has a hard time moving. But we can dump it all out. We can dump it right back out. And then, of course, we've got my megaphone, where I can report traffic, stop criminals, tell people to evacuate, tell people to disperse, and greet.
Attention everyone,
Have a nice day. And then eventually, this is where my rescue harness and tear gas launcher will go. Down here, we've got my map. So this is a map of Island Town, which I can zoom out. So there it is. There's Island Town at full. I know, hold your horses. I'm talking to chat. So that's going to tell us where to go. Down here, we've got boring stuff we'll never use, like fuel, altimeter, speed, compass, whatever. This is how much money I have and have made. This is my points progress. When this bar fills, I'll have beaten the level. Damage is down here, so if I run into things, these little lights will turn yellow and then red. And of course up here is the radio. So, we'll go pick up these Sims waiting for a transport. And maybe we'll save up enough for that hot tub upgrade. Okay. So we're just flying towards this icon, which represents people who need a transport. So here we are. They're somewhere in this area. So I've just kind of got to land, and they typically find me. Here they come. They're coming running. Okay, they're on board. So now I switch the map over to Transport 1, and that tells me where they want to go, which is that gray line, that diagonal gray line. The yellow line is me. That's my line of sight. So if we go this way, we're gonna get them to their destination. So right now I'm just kind of a glorified Uber driver. I'm just like a really fan. I wish there was a helicopter lift. I would use it exclusively as I drink champagne. Okay, so they want to go over here. Oh, maybe there's a little house party. Ah, yes. Here are some people. So here we are. Person gets out.
You've earned a break.
I get 50 points and $100 for my troubles. So that's very nice. So while we wait for the next mission to pop up, we'll just chill right here on this building that doesn't have a helipad or anything. That's fine. But yeah, I was gonna say, just, you know, this game has that, it's got those mid-90s graphics, it's got that mid-90s humor.
Dispatch. Transport requested. Central Quadrant. No additional information.
If you guys remember our Return to Zork playthrough, this game has a lot of that Return to Zork kind of humor. It's just like, it's game programmer humor, that 90s game developer humor, which if you played video games and grew up during that era, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They just had this really cheeky sense of humor that they'd infuse into all their games. Alright, so we're probably picking up somebody. This lovely lady here. Nope, it's the person in the pink pants. Alright. Picked him up and transport 2. Let's see where they want to go. All the soundtrack for this game was made for this game, so it's all original music. That being said, chat, would you rather listen to jazz, which we're listening to now, and this station is OP. Very good, jazz. So there's jazz, rock, techno, and classical. And I digress. The classical music is actual classical music and was not written for the game. So the classical music is like Beethoven, Mozart, that kind of stuff. But so, chat, yeah, tell me which station you want me to put it on, and I'll put it on jazz, rock, techno, or classic.
Transport completed. Good job.
The rock music channel, I believe, is this one? And so as you can see, no, that's the techno. Click, click, click. Oh no, I just misclicked. That's what I did. Okay. And see my points bars filling up. That's the rock station. Okay. Yeah, we can kind of listen around if y'all want to.
This is an alert from Central Dispatch. Fire reported. North Central.
Ah!
This is a state-level security mission.
A fire. We'll do a rock song and then we'll go back to jazz. There is a station that cycles through all of them, so I might end up just putting it on that. So there's the fire. The power lines are on fire. So what we've got to do, we've got to get out our Bambi bucket. So we're just going to lower that into the ocean, get some good old salt water. Fill it up. That's a little too much. I only want to fill it up like halfway, because otherwise I can't move. So there we go. All right. Now I've only got like half as much water. And I don't have the water cannon yet. If I had the water cannon, I'd just shoot it from here, but I've just got the bucket. So what I've got to do is get above the fire. Not too close, because you can burn up in these bad boys. But, alright, we're gonna get right over the fire and just dump the bucket. Alright!
Extinguished. You've earned a break.
That did it. And so this is one of my comfort games. Like, the reason we're playing it tonight, the reason I've chosen it, is because this game is just very soothing to me. Like, if I come home and I'm having a bad day, there's just something about this game. I just fire it up, throw on the jazz station, and I can just kind of like turn my brain off and just fly around this dumpy 1996 town and just enjoy, just kind of veg out.
This is an alert from Central Dispatch. Transport requested. Northeast Quadrant.
And they are
Respond
right
priority
here.
1.
So this is level 1, so the missions aren't too varied at this point. And also they're coming a little slow. By the end of the game, there's a lot of different things you can do. And they'll start hitting you with like more than one mission at a time. And you kind of have to triage and deal with what you think is the biggest problem at the time. And you can actually use your megaphone. Actually, no, it's not on the megaphone. But there are keyboard commands, which, again, I have mapped to my keyboard. I mean, my controller. But you can actually call emergency services. So if there's a fire, I could put it out myself, or I could call the fire department, and the fire department can put it out.
Transport completed. Good flying.
So I also kind of, another one of my jobs as a SimCopter helicopter flyer is that I can dispatch emergency services live. Yeah. I think it's time to crack open this Dr. Pepper and cream soda. Oh yeah. 'Tis the season to be jolly and joyous. Speaking of, my wife and I watched Muppet Christmas Carol a couple nights ago. Wow, amazing Christmas movie.
This is an alert from Central Dispatch. Vehicle on fire.
What the hell?
Central
All right.
Squadron. This is a level 1.
Burning car. It's a Yule log. Oh my god. They just crashed behind me. All right. That's enough. That's enough water. No more than that. I'm much slower. All right, so I want to get a little altitude here because I don't want to burn up. As dumpy as this game looks, I keep calling this game dumpy because my wife always laughs at me every time I play this game because she's like, it looks so silly. But it's actually pretty impressive because if you'll notice when I get over the fire, I actually start like, let me get over it. Well, it was doing it earlier, but it'll start like, it's harder to fly directly over the fire because of the heat that's rising. All right, jump it out.
Fire extinguished. Good job.
There we go. So we're like 3/4 of the way done with level 1. We're doing pretty good. One more mission or two ought to do it. So I do actually own this game. I'm not using the disc right now, but it's in my TV, it's in my entertainment center. The original disc for SimCopter. To get this running, I'm actually running this right now with a patch someone made called SimCopter X.
This is an alert from Central Dispatch. Fire reported. Central Quadrant. Fire department requests aerial reconnaissance.
Frequency everywhere, and we smell good.
Okay, let's go to jazz. Let's do the jazz. As I go get some water.
Osaka and Associates can provide all your accounting needs. Our staff has the basic arithmetic necessary to get it right the first time.
Up,
and
up,
certainly by the
up.
third. Discredited financial advisors can give you a new location every week. Horse Haka.
And the reason I have the SimCopter X patch is all it does is it just makes the game look the way it was meant to, the way it did in 1996. Because, to put it quite frankly, oh, there it goes. Yeah, now the heat's really messing with me.
Extinguished. Thanks for your help, pilot. Level successful. Return to hangar.
Level successful, so I can return to the hangar. Yeah, because this game does not run well as is on modern computers. And to this day, a lot of people still haven't figured it out. I'll still see people making posts to this day asking how to get SimCopter to run on computers. It's not widely known, so if any of you are watching this and wondering, how can I get SimCopter to run on a modern computer? Look up SimCopter X, which is a patch. I forget the guy's name, but it's not too hard to find. And amend that to your SimCopter files, and you'll be doing all right. Okay, so they're shooting the fireworks for me, which means the level is complete. A telltale sign if I ever saw one. But, just in case you didn't get the message, there's a marching band. And they're all playing like French horns for some reason. Alright, so now they kind of shifted around. Sometimes they'll give you like a mix of levels from... They'll give you a mix of like level 2 and level 1. But it looks like they just threw all level 2s at us. So that means we have all new choices. So chat, do you want to hear Catnip Cove, Cypress, or Berkeley, which I assume is Berkeley, Virginia, CIA headquarters. Probably not. Goodness gracious me. So again, that's Catnip Cove, Cypress, and Berkeley. Catnip Cove! I saw Catnip Cove first, so that's where we're going. There it is, another fully pre-rendered 3D movie from 1996. See, this stuff is so nostalgic to me. Like, yes, it's old, it's grainy, it's low resolution, but to me, it's a time machine. It just puts me back in a different time. Let's see what kind of money we have. We might be able to get some upgrades or something. Nope. What about the water cannon? I can get the water cannon. Let's get the rescue harness. That's a pretty generic one that we need. Oh, we've got enough for both. Okay. There we go. So now we've got the rescue harness and the water cannon. So if we go to inventory, there it is. We got everything but the tear gas, which I almost never use anyway. The tear gas that's the violent option. If you wake up and choose violence, go for the tear gas launcher. But I can make do with this. And the mission log it's just kind of a literal log of everything you've done. So not too much to see there. But that's it. We're good. So now you'll notice when I get into the Schweitzer, I've now got a rescue harness option, and this button now just says no water instead of no rescue harness. All right, so let's go. Let's get out there. Looks like the hangar is on a little tiny island, and it is. Yeah, I love the jazz channel. The jazz channel reminds me of like Vince Guaraldi trio kind of music. It's just kind of like jazz trio stuff, which is really nice. I love it. Meow. Meow indeed. So we've got a boater. A boater enjoying a lovely outing on the sea. I'll buzz him. Let's really mess up his day. Yeah.
This is an alert from Central Dispatch. Traffic jam reported.
A traffic jam?
Police request aerial assistance.
I know what to do with that. How do you solve a traffic jam? Yell at them! So here we go. We're going to yell at these people. We're going to get the megaphone and select... We're going to select report traffic.
You've earned a break.
Alright, and that person's still... There they go. Alright, okay. Traffic jam has been broken up. I wish that happened in real life. I wish people jumped in helicopters and yelled at traffic whenever they were stuck. That'd be amazing. Get on the shoulder, you freaking idiot! Stop staring at the wreck! Keep moving! Up! Up!
This is an alert from Central Dispatch. Traffic jam reported. Central East Quadrant. Police request aerial assistance. Traffic jam cleared. Good
There we
flying.
go. Oh! Okay.
This is an alert from Central Dispatch. Medical evac requested. Central East Quadrant. Hospital emergency rooms are standing by.
Medical evac. So we've got two options. Once again, like I said, we can dispatch and call an ambulance. Or we can get our hands dirty and do it ourselves. So there's the wounded individual. So here they are. You can tell they're wounded because their head is bandaged. It's kind of gross, actually. Oh, hello, miss. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I taking up too much of your sweet time? I'm sorry, dog. Are you a freaky non-Euclidean horror from a Lovecraftian universe? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pick that rascal up, just like that. Slam him in the copter, just like that. So now there they are, down there in the seat. You can see their bandaged head. And we just want to look for a hospital, which looks like a white square. which there's one directly to my north. Yep, here it is. Here's a hospital. So while we could drop him off at the front door, we're not gonna do that. It has a nice helipad on top with a doctor waiting. So we're gonna land, and the doctor is gonna claim that body. And there they go.
Successful. Good job.
Now he's just gonna stand there and lie down, I guess.
This
Okay.
is an alert from Central Dispatch.
What?
Medical evac requested. This is a level 1 emergency. Rescue successful. Good flying.
Did the doctor just injure himself? And that counted as completed. It completed itself. I'm not sure what happened there. So that's another delightful thing about this game, is it is horribly buggy. There are a lot of missions that you can't complete because the person you need to transport, rescue, whatever, is like glitched inside a building or into the floor. What do you do? But this game is forgiving enough. You just leave them alone and move on. So I did want to tell the story of how I got this game, how I came about it.
This is an alert from Central Dispatch. Transport requested. Northeast quadrant. No additional information.
So back in the day, I don't think anyone does this anymore, but back in the day in school, there would be a special day where the teacher would say, all right, it's that time of year, it's time for the book orders, the book club orders can be made, and the teacher would hand out.
Decided by aviation officials, horse hacking associates can match you up with a lawyer and possibly a congressman who'll get you everything you've got coming, times 10. Even if you weren't there when the event happened, maybe. Urban height violations are our specialty. Find our number on the walls near public phones everywhere.
Everywhere. Nice. So the teacher would hand out, it was, I think there were two different brands when I was in school, and it was the Scholastic Book Club, and the Scholastic Book Club would send out order forms, and it was Troll Book Orders would send out a book order form for you to fill out, and it was basically like a little pamphlet. It was a magazine of sorts, but it was more of just like a glorified pamphlet. It was just like a couple pages of like recycled paper. Fine, we'll drop you off next to the road, I guess. Whoops. Came in a little hot.
Transport completed. Thanks for your help, pilot.
And so you'd get them, and of course most of what's on there is books. So like that's the Goosebumps were coming out when I was a kid, and so one thing I would always get was like whatever Goosebumps were coming out. I'd always put those on the list, and what would happen is you'd take it home, you'd show your parents, you'd be like, I want to get this, and blah, 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 whatever. And your mom would fill out the order form on the back of the magazine and put it in an envelope with some cash money or a check, because back in the day, hell, you just mailed everything.
Central Dispatch. Transport requested. Central quadrant. No additional information.
And then you'd take that envelope back to your teacher, and your teacher would send it off to, I don't know, Scholastic or whoever, I guess. And then a few weeks later, you'd get your books. And it was kind of like it was kind of like a book fair, except instead of a book fair, it was just on a little order form. But I remember one, oh, here they come. There we go, all right. But I remember, I was familiar with some of the Sim games. I had played SimCity 2000 by that time. And there's always like a small section for edutainment video games on the back. This is also how I got Museum Madness. If you guys saw me stream Museum Madness, I also got that through a book order. And yeah, I sent it away, got SimCopter, it came in, I started playing it, fell in love.
Transport completed. Good job.
I'm sorry, I'm blocking traffic. This is why you land on random people's houses between missions. Not those though, those are too pointy. So that's another reason I really like this game. Just everything around this game to me, it's like a perfect 1996 time capsule. Just top to bottom. It's a time machine. Playing this game takes me back to 1996. Now what helps is I didn't play this game for a long time.
Alert from Central Dispatch. Fire reported. Central East Quadrant. This is a state-level security mission.
So like I said, this game doesn't run well on modern computers. And I only found the SimCopter X patch somewhat recently, so there were years and years and years and years and years where I was unable to play this game. And then I kind of recently discovered it a year or so ago, and so it's just been... I've been really enjoying this game lately. Like I said, it don't look like much, but it's a very good game to me. It means a lot to me. Okay, so now we've got the water cannon. So now, instead of going directly over the fire, we can simply do this. Yeah!
Good flying.
Hose it down. So what do you guys think? Chat, what do you think so far about, oh my dang cord came loose again. Okay. I hope the stream has been working. So it's not a problem in the early missions, but in later missions you have to start watching the fuel gauge because it takes a lot more missions to fill the level complete bar. So eventually we'll have to start watching the fuel over there. Stream's fun there. Good. But yeah, what do you guys think about SimCopter? Is it a little too of its time, or are you guys feeling it?
This is an alert from Central
Got a
Dispatch.
transport.
Transport requested. Central Quadrant. Respawn priority 1.
Upgrade your copter, maybe? I'm paying top dollar for copters just like yours. Come down, trade in, move up, and fly out in a machine you thought you'd have to win the lottery to buy. We carry our own accounts and shred the records every quarter, so you don't have to. Smooth copters, where the water meets the wilderness.
All right. Transport number 9.
This is an alert
Love
from
the
Central
music.
Dispatch.
Okay,
Traffic jam reported. Central East Quadrant. Police
now it gets
request
fun
aerial
because we're
assistance.
transporting someone, but we also need to clear this traffic jam. So excuse me, miss. We'll get you right to where you're going in just a second. I just have to get this beige van out of the way. There we go. Anyway, miss. I'm sorry, where were we? Let's get you home. Now you have a story to tell.
Completed. Thanks for your help, pilot.
Yeah. Like I said, if you can get over the graphics, this game is actually pretty relaxing. I love the jazz. Like, I want this soundtrack in CD form. I would listen to this, unironically, on my Spotify playlist. I'm kidding, I don't have a Spotify playlist. I laugh at you guys every time you post a Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year. They own you. I just steal my music like everybody else. Just kidding, record
This is an alert from
corporations.
Central Dispatch. Transport requested. Central East Quadrant. This is a state-level security mission.
A cross between Adam 12 and Emergency, but with that chopper. I'm surprised there's not like a helicopter TV show, because they had like Knight Rider with the car and like Adam 12 with the car. Was there a helicopter show? I guess. Ow, whoa! 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 You guys remember how I said this game is buggy? Whoops. Alright, what are we looking at? All right. So now I don't have a helicopter. So now we might have to get creative. Let's see what we can do. I think the game just decided I was inside a building all of a sudden. Airwolf. Yeah. Y'all are coming out of the woodwork with Airwolf. Okay. I was going to say, I bet it's because helicopters are expensive, and it would be a very expensive show to do. But okay, here's the deal. I don't have enough funds to buy a new helicopter, but I might be able to sell my water cannon. No? I can't seem to sell anything. That's problematic. Probably because I have none of it. What does my inventory say? Nothing! I got nothing for sale. Alright. That's okay. Because I have a prepared save.
Big money, plucking chickens might just be for you. Class is forming soon, so ask your supervisor for the day off.
That's actually a dead save. I can't do anything with that unless I use cheats, which there are. Ernest Borg 9. Oh boy. Alright, well, this actually gives me a chance to show you guys another feature of SimCopter. So, bear with me. We're actually going to swap games for just a second because there's something I want to show you guys. Let's go into SimCity 2000, which we did one episode of this on the channel, if you guys remember. So, Maxis, SimCity 2000. We're going to load a save city, and that city is going to be called Celes. Yes, it's named after the Final Fantasy VI character. Because there's also the Leo district. So this is SimCity 2000. Why the hell are we playing SimCity 2000 all of a sudden? I'll get to it. So this is my city that I had been building on SimCity. Let's zoom in. So this was downtown. We've got historical Celes. This is kind of the old town, if you will. Old town Celes. With a stadium, capitol, etc. And then we've kind of got like the modern downtown area. So the Leo district is kind of downtown. We've got the interchange in the middle. And we also have the airport over off to the side. So again, stick with me. Old town, downtown, airport. We also have, way over here, the Bailey Estate, which is on its own power grid. Very important if you're going to be a megalomaniac. Surrounded by woods. It's only accessible through Mountain Tunnel, which I like to pretend is guarded by several laser-guided checkpoints. So again, one more time. Old town, downtown, airport, Bailey Estate. Got it? Good. Okay, let's go back to SimCopter. You might be able to guess where I'm going with this. Gotta manually close this bad boy. And back to SimCopter. This time we're gonna go to Open User Game. Actually, maybe it's New User Game. Yes, New User Game. What is this? The city of Celes? So here we are at the airport. Let's jump in the Schweitzer and see what we see. Zoom out the map. What's this? Downtown? And across the river is Old Town? So yeah, this is it. One of the really cool features of SimCopter was that you could import your SimCity 2000 saves. Let's go classical. Let's mix it up. Let's do classical. So now we can run around my city that I've made and put out fires there. So I always thought this was really cool. Now, of course, some things don't perfectly line up. Like, obviously, it's not going to look exactly like the SimCopter. Whoops, I need more water. Not a problem. And whoops. Out. Okay. There we go. So let's head downtown and look at that interchange. My dumpster fire of a
This is an alert from Central
of a
Dispatch.
transit system.
Medical evac requested. North Central Quadrant.
That's
Victim
right.
appear to be injured.
That's right. I built roads that you could drive right off of. Don't at me. I don't want to hear your notes. And the interchange, which looks much more dangerous. Let's go check on that Bailey estate, shall we? Which again was only accessible through tunnel. So there it is. There's the tunnel. I don't know if you can fly in the tunnels. We can try. No, you can't fly in the tunnels. All right, good to know.
This is an alert from Central Dispatch.
Got it.
Traffic jam reported. Central East Quadrant. Use caution.
Might as well. It does have laser guided checkpoints. But we follow the road. And there it is. My derpy Bailey estate. On its own power grid. In the forest. There it is. Oh, you better have clearance. You better have clearance to be here, sir. Where's my... I'm going to tell you to evacuate. Disperse.
The mayor has been notified and is sending the orders to this area. Return to your homes, families, and favorite television shows.
Good job. Good job, Copter. That's another thing I always did as a kid, is I would totally make up my own stories. So there it is. There's the Bailey estate. Not too much to it. Well, hey. Let's do something fun for the longtime fans. Let's leave the city. And for those of you who watched that episode of Riff Arcade, do I have it? Do I have Riverbend? Or whatever it was? Constant Stompinville? No, that might not be on here. I think that's on my laptop here. Oh well. I was gonna fire up the city we made in that SimCity 2000 episode, but it is not on this computer. I do have a save with everything unlocked.
Hey Duffers, been slicing at too many water hazards lately?
It's not
Then
that
you should
one.
try the Sim Golf course, opening soon. Design your own course with no water at all, or put the 13th hole on.
Open career game. Was it not this? Yes. Okay. So this is my save with everything unlocked. So all the helicopters, including an Apache. This is the secret hidden helicopter. This game really is basically just Grand Theft Auto before Grand Theft Auto. So the Apache is very fast. It still has a water bucket. But as you can see, it's got some scoot to it. It's a little scoot boogie. But instead of a water cannon and tear gas, it has a machine gun and missiles.
This is an alert from Central Dispatch. Transport requested. Northeast quadrant. Provide aerial assistance.
And if you're wondering, yes, you can cause problems. Just like that. Now we've got a car fire. But now what is neat is you can do a secret mission and fight UFOs. So I just saw a UFO. Oh. All right. So we're gonna do a secret mission really quick and take down this UFO with my Apache. Come on, buddy. There we go. Shields are down. Stay on target. No! What's he doing? There we go. Here's your Airwolf. Oh, the Sims can wait. This is a matter of planetary importance. Take him down for the good of the planet. Whoops! Whoops! Blew up a building. There we go.
Return to hangar.
And so you notice, taking down the UFO instantly completes the level, despite the fact that I may or may not have caused some collateral damage. They'll be fine. You know what? You know what? I'm not a monster. Dispatch the fire department.
Fire dispatch acknowledged. Ambulance dispatch cannot determine a route to this location.
Okay. So there we go. So, in large part, that is SimCopter in a nutshell. Look at my award ceremony for blowing up a building and largely neglecting everybody in the city, and yet getting a welcome parade. Where's my band? Play for me! Are your songs not worthy for me in my halls? Alright. So, that's SimCopter. I think I'll go ahead and end it there. This was kind of a nice little comeback stream for me since the Thanksgiving holidays. So I think 1 hour is good. 1 hour pretty much is all you need for this game. This gets us where we're going. So I think we'll call that a night. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my Christmas decorations. Sorry for the little troubleshooting breaks we took. But yeah, that's SimCopter, and that's why I love it. So, I think I'm just gonna end it there. I'm not particularly in a raid mood, but yeah, if you enjoyed this, check out all the Sim games. A lot of them have the same kind of music, same kind of humor. They're all wildly different in their own ways, but they all kind of rhyme. So yeah. I guess that'll do it for this Riff Arcade. We stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Butts will be hosting tomorrow night, and then we'll all get together for what will probably be more No Man's Sky on Thursday night at 8. So we're going to keep blasting through the tutorial and see how quickly it takes us to become space pirates or whatever. You can really do whatever you end up wanting to do on that game. You can be a transport freighter, you can be a pirate, you can be an explorer, whatever you want to. It's crazy. You guys will see. Like, we haven't even scratched the surface on No Man's Sky yet. Even Butts has no idea. So that'll be really fun. And then, of course, we have YouTube exclusive videos every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern. For Christmas this year, we are playing Power Wash Simulator. We're doing Santa's Workshop DLC. What sucks is I saw last week Power Wash Simulator just announced. They were like, we're dropping a new Christmas level this year. And I was like, damn it, we just released episodes for the one from last year. So, oh well, we're doing the one from last year. Buzz Light, yeah, oh yeah, it's very much a Buzz Lightyear simulator game for sure. But yeah, so check us out. We are, I don't know why, but playing Power Wash Simulator for Christmas this year got us talking about some weird stuff we would normally never talk about on the channel. So, sorry about that. And also, you're welcome. So, enjoy finding out what the hell I'm talking about on Saturday at 2 p.m. So, enjoy that. I hope you all had a good night. I hope you all continue to have a great night. And I will see you on the next episode of Riff Arcade. Good night, everybody.